Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is all about getting that salon perfect blowout. Everybody loves the way they look when they come out of the salon. So these are some tips and tricks that I picked up being a professional hairstylist myself and how to get the perfect blowout. So if you guys want to learn some tips yourself, then please keep watching. So in order to achieve the perfect blowout, it's all about that hair prep, girl. We got to use some products to protect our hair from the heat and help our blowout last for a long time. So lately I've been obsessing over the Peter Coppola blowout spray. I love this stuff. It helps reduce my blowout time by so much. I don't have to blow dry for as long and my arms don't get as tired. It helps reduce frizz. It also protects your hair from the heat, which is really, really important to do because we don't want any heat damage. And not to mention it helps my blowouts last so much longer. I can definitely tell the difference when I don't use anything because my hair just falls flat. So be sure to use some sort of product to help sculpt your blowout and protect your hair from the heat. Next up, we're going to go ahead and just rough dry our hair. Don't worry about making it perfect. We're just going to rough dry it until it's about 90% dry. The reason why we're doing this is because if you were to start round brushing your hair while it's completely wet, it would take you forever to do. You really just want to get that moisture out of there, then you can really shape your hair once it's pretty dry. So that'll make your life a ton easier, I promise. So here's my hair being 90% dry. So now I'm taking a section that's about the same width as the round brush that I'm using today, and I'm pointing my blower dryer downwards along with my cuticle, because if I were to point it upwards, it would kind of rough up my cuticle of my hair and it'll cause frizz and make our hair just not as sleek and smooth. So go ahead and continue just blow drying your hair like this until you feel your hair is almost too hot to touch, because that means it's ready to be set. So we're going to go ahead and roll it up all the way up to our head, and we're just gonna blow dry it a little bit more to warm it up a little bit more so it's got more of a bend to it. And once you feel that it's pretty darn warm, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the round brush, and I'm gonna comb it out and wrap it around my finger. Then I'm just gonna clip it upwards towards my scalp, and that's gonna go ahead and set the wave so it's nice and kind of bouncy and curly and give us extra volume. Now we're going to let that curl cool in place while we work on the rest of our head. Moving along to the other side, as you guys can see, I'm kind of flipping my hair underneath. I prefer my hair to be flipped underneath because it can just kind of lay better that way. If I flip it upwards, everything is just kind of sticking up. So it's really a personal preference, but this is my personal preference. So anyways, I am repeating the same exact step and just warming up that hair. I'm going to take out the round brush and clip that curl up to my head as well, so we have a nice warm curl to work with. So I'm wrapping that around my finger, and I'm going to go ahead and clip that up to my scalp as well. And the reason why we're clipping the curls up to our scalp to set is just because it's going to help set the curl. It's going to help the curl last a lot longer if it cools up in place like that. If we were to let it kind of hang out and do its thing, it'll be more likely to straighten out. So that's just why I like to set my curls. Now I'm taking another section of hair down and clipping the rest up. I really like to clip the rest of my hair that's out of the way really tightly up because I don't want to have any other stragglers getting in the way. It gets kind of confusing and tangly if we have a messy, sloppy, clip up job. So be sure that you're clipping everything up nice and tight. But anyways, once I reach up more towards the top of my head, you can see that I'm pushing the round brush upwards. The more you over direct your round brush upwards, the more volume you're going to have in your hair. So as you can see, I'm lifting the round brush and still bending it underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and bend that round brush underneath and kind of roll it back up to my head. Oh wait, I totally forgot this happened. I blew a fuse. So I went in another room and blew dry my hair. So this is the mohawk section. I did all the other sections, so everything is the exact same as what I was doing. But once we reach the top, I'm going to go ahead and over direct my hair straight up forward. We want to push our hair on top as forward as we can. This will help maximize the volume. So I hit it from the back a couple times, and now I'm going to go ahead and round brush it away from my face, still over directing my hair forward towards my face. Hopefully I'm not confusing you guys because I feel like I'm talking a lot, but I'm just pushing that round brush as forward as I possibly can. And then I'm going to wrap that up as well and roll it towards my scalp like I had with the other round brushing curls. I guess they're not curls, I guess they're more of waves, but I'm I'm gonna let that set in place and kind of cool for a second. And of course, like the other ones, I'm gonna take it out and I'm just gonna wrap it around my finger and clip it to my scalp. It's as simple as that. So the specific blow dryer and round brush that I'm using today are by Barbar. I'm so obsessed with them. I've been using these tools on my clients at the salon for the past month, and I've noticed that my blow dries take way less time. My clients' hair are so much less frizzy. It just really smooths everything out because it has an ionic charger in it, which really helps smooth your clients and your hair at home's hair. And it's really lightweight. I find that my arm doesn't get as tired because I have issues with that. I start sweating like 2 minutes into my blow dry, so if you have issues with that, this blow dry would probably be perfect for you. Not to mention that it has an 11-foot cord, which really helped me out because I blew my fuse in the room that I was in, so I had to plug it in a different room. So you can see just how long the cord is by it reaching in a different room and being plugged in so I could use it in the room that I'm in currently. So yeah, life is hard sometimes, right? So once you complete your set, go ahead and let your hair kind of cool off for a little bit. Once it's 100% cool, you don't feel any warmth in the pin curls anymore, go ahead and remove all of them. Once you remove your pin curls, go ahead and brush out your hair. Feel free to back comb it if you want. Feel free to add extra products. I personally just like to brush it out and leave it because it just sets so well for me whenever I pin my curls up, and my curls really just do all the work for me. So that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. There will be a 70% discount code, which is amazing, in the bottom bar for the Barbar Ionic Dryer, along with the Ceramic Ionic Round Brush by Barbar as well. So definitely check that out, and I appreciate you guys watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.